would you guys struggle more with saying, I love you, I'm sorry, or I need help?
Asha?
Hi guys.
What are you greeting?
What would I struggle more with? I'd say I love you, I need help, or I'm sorry. Maybe I need help.
Why?
Because sometimes I feel like everybody else just has so much on. So if I were to add more on, and if I knew that there was something that was happening in their lives, I just feel like I could, whatever I'm going through is not as bad as what they're going through. That's how I see it. But saying I love you, I'm very easy with that one. Like saying I love you and saying I'm sorry. If I know that I've done wrong, or if somebody literally says you've done this and this, I love taking accountability. I'm so sorry.
Like when you were rude to me the other day.
Yeah, and then when we spoke on the phone, I was like, I'm sorry for being rude to you.
Were you rude to her?
Yeah.
When?
On our last convo strategy meeting.
What did you say?
When I was just like, oh, I don't have that. Me not have that. And then you were like, oh, Ash, you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. Yeah.
That's why I locked off.
And Tosin was like, okay, bye guys.
Yeah, I could tell you a little bit
Yeah.
this, so I was like, I can't be bothered. Bye!
Yeah, and everyone was like, we've been doing this for like 4 hours anyway, so goodbye. Everybody take your time back. But
Our strategy meetings, they'd be a little bit spicy sometimes.
they be getting on, maybe long. I think they're also our meetings, like, let's just meet up and talk about everything that's been going on. But yeah, so I feel like when it's accountability or when I've done wrong, it's so easy for me to say sorry.
So did you say
easy.
sorry?
But I brought it up there.
Oh, you brought it up?
No, yes, I did.
brought it
Oh,
up.
you were pissed then?
No.
I brought it up.
No. I said, I noticed that we were talking about
No,
a situation.
I made a cheeky comment like, oh, how you were rude to me the other day.
but
And
that
you were
was
just
because
like,
I spoke on it.
and you were just like, oh, was I rude to you the other day? I was just like, yes, you were.
No. So it was a topic about something completely different, and then I said, I know when I'm getting frustrated or angry or upset or overwhelmed, I lash out, and that's one. And then you said, like when you were rude to me the other day,
Yes.
I was like, yes, I was. I apologize for that.
But I brought it up. If I didn't bring it up, you wouldn't have said
I don't
anything.
think so.
No.
But it was always on my mind, and you said to me, but because you already know that you're in the wrong, you kind of know that you're wrong and you need to clean it up or clear it up. Some people don't have that. And I was like, I have that. If I'm in the wrong, I may not say to you, yeah, or blah, 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 but at some point I'll be like, oh, actually, there was one point where like, A and Z happened, oh, sorry about that, etc. So easy for me. So easy. I don't know why. Because some people just say you're just saying it for the sake of it. If that makes sense.
Because you say it so easy, so quickly, it kind of can feel like you're saying it just to shut the person up.
Yeah, whereas it's actually no.
You're talking about Asha?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, but I don't. No, but I'm saying because she says it so, like she doesn't have a problem with saying it. It could be like, she really mean it.
Yeah. Even like with my siblings and all sorts, when they say like, oh, you did this, you did that, I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. Next time around, etc. And then I move on. To them, it's like, hang on a minute. I still want to be angry, or I still want you to be. And I'm like, oh no, if I've done wrong, I'm actually sorry. That's it.
Sometimes for me, it's the tone.
Yeah.
Like if the tone sounds funny.
Yeah. I don't think I have a tone to it. I'm literally like, oh, generally, I messed up there, so yeah. And that's it. Yeah, but then I move forward from it, whereas other people, like, I still want to be in those feelings or those emotions.
That's another thing though, with when you say sorry to people, like,
do you expect them to kind of
to
like,
just be okay, great, like no, just
you
let
let it be. And
obviously,
kind
the
of,
person shouldn't be longing it out, but
you take your time.
People have their moment. The most important thing is saying you're sorry and meaning it.
I feel like take your time. If you don't talk to me, etc., come back to me when you're ready. But just know that I was the one in the wrong, and I noticed that I was the one in the wrong.
Tosin?
No, we're going to order.
Oh,
I posed the question.
Okay. I think I've previously found saying I'm sorry difficult, but I know that, like, you know, when it's like,
acknowledge that,
you know that I will say it's not that I won't say it, but I can acknowledge that sometimes it's difficult for it to come out of my mouth. But
that's very surprising because of your character.
Yeah.
I guess she also has a difficult, like, character. Like, no, I must say what I need to say, and it must. So I can understand.
I don't really get that side of her.
She stands on business when she means something, so I can understand why.
Fair.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because I'm very like self-aware and like just very mindful of how people feel, I basically force myself to say it.
Okay.
So when I'm wrong, it's like even though it doesn't roll off my tongue, but I'll force myself to say it because it's like you need to be able to humble yourself and acknowledge that you did something that made someone feel some type of way or that was wrong. So say that sorry. Like that time that I said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and you're like, "No, I didn't even want an apology." Remember when she felt we didn't give her grace?
Yeah. There was a spider.
Oh God!
It's fine.
And she was just like, I wasn't expecting an apology, but I was like, no, I feel like I should say it because.
But was that hard to say it though?
In that moment, that wasn't hard to say because when I said it was hard to say, that was like previously, and by that time, I was already like
learning.
Yeah, consciously doing it, if that makes sense. Like over time, like saying sorry when I need to say sorry, not holding it back. Because I'm the type of person that if I upset someone, I feel really bad about it. But then the sorry is still not easy to say because you know.
Let's just go eat and chit chat.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
I'm not gonna say
because
sorry.
more time I will beat myself up over it. But the sorry hasn't always been easy. But apart from that, I think currently I need help is hard.
Yeah.
Like even when I'm feeling overwhelmed, when I think about taking it to
somebody else, it's like I'm already bringing something big for you to unwrap. Like
there's also a thing of like oversharing.
I'm so bad at oversharing. Like not oversharing, sorry. I'm so bad at sharing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think you overshare. I think you share. You don't share.
Yeah.
You have to prompt her to.
Yeah. It feels weird.
Okay. For her to say something.
And then after the fact, it feels weird as well. Like sometimes when I have shared, I'm just like, oh my God, what have I done?
So long.
Yeah. Even,
but why though?
I don't know. Like
she don't trust nobody.
I don't know what it is. It just feels very uncomfortable. Like now, the more you know about me, the more vulnerable I feel.
Yeah.
So it just feels like, oh my God, now that's another thing you know
about me. Yeah.
But what do you think the person's gonna throw it in your face, or
what if we don't end up being friends anymore and you know that information about me that you shouldn't know?
The thing is, what's funny about it is the people that I do share with, I trust. So I don't really think there's a fear. It's just like, well, there is a fear, but it's not that I feel you're going to do anything about it. It just feels like I'm open. It literally, I'm exposed. Yeah, it feels like, that's how it physically feels. Yeah. Like, oh, that is a bit much.
Okay, but how do you expect to, obviously it's been fun because you have deep friendships, but how do you expect to develop deep friendships when you don't open up? But you kind of expect someone else to open up.
I really do expect people to open up. Like, tell me.
Why don't you tell us about that?
I tell Tosin all the time, like, tell me.
Yeah.
I just like, you ain't even.
Oh, he did. What? She did. What? Why didn't you tell us?
Yeah. I'm always like, why didn't you tell me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's interesting because I'm like in between because I feel like I'm not necessarily secretive, but I'm not.
But that is secretive though. Yeah. Not secretive as in
intentionally.
I'm gonna go and buy this and not tell them and not bring them in because I don't. It's not like that, but it is a form of secrecy.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes you're taught that growing up, just kind of like your life and the things that you do should be kept.
Absolutely. What's in the house is in the house.
And absolutely. And I think we take that on as we grow up and as we get older. Like, what's in your home should be in your home. It should not be taken outside. So how do I bring my friends into a point where they feel like I'm sharing versus me not over compensating to a point where I'm just kind of open and I'm telling you everything about my life and my ups and downs and all of that jazz.
Yeah. Because like when I was like kind of going through something earlier on in the year, and I eventually told my friends, like, I was just like, I feel a bit sick.
Yeah. I feel like that was the hardest point of your life when you felt like, I'm actually going to tell people how I feel.
Yeah, it's like...
And even when you did, I think it literally was like...
If you feel relief for a second and then something kicks in and you're just like, oh my god, like I've just said all this stuff. Yeah, it's weird. Very weird.
Sorry.
Yeah, I need to figure out the answer to that question. Somehow I've still built deep friendships. So I'm open to an extent. I think I just need to be asked, which is probably a bit annoying.
But I don't. For me, I don't feel comfortable asking.
The good thing is that you ask. I don't.
You don't ask.
I don't ask.
Tosin knows when to ask and when not to ask.
Yeah.
You would literally be like,
because I'm very observant.
Yeah.
So more time I would know. You don't need to, I'm just gonna
stay quiet. Yeah. I don't ask because I just feel like I don't want to be in a. Like when you're ready, you'll tell me. If you're not comfortable, it's okay.
I have to train myself not to ask. It's the most bizarre thing in the world. Like, yeah.
She asks a lot of questions. I
ask.
You're not the worst.
Yeah, I'm not the worst.
You're not annoying with it. I've got a friend that's in, oh my God.
I've been asking them how you are doing.
She'll ask 101 questions. Are you working for the FBI? What?
Right.
And when you start coming at me with the question, that's what I'm like, I don't want to tell you.
It makes you shut down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you have to be ready for me to tell you.
Yeah. It's kind of part of learning your friends as well. I think learning not when to ask, I've probably learned from Tosin, because it's like I can kind of tell when she may be willing to talk.
Yeah.
And times when it's like that's a definite no, like just don't go there type of thing. Yeah, and I think I've started to apply that with other people. Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
What about you? Yeah. What do you find the hardest?
We know.
No,
all three.
No, it kind of is all three, but it is all three. It is actually all three.
I don't think you ask for help at all.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah, but in order of ease, I think it's. So it's easier for me to say I'm sorry than it's I love you. Actually, I think I love you and I need help.
I was gonna say. I've
It's
never
easier
even
for me
heard
to
you
say-
say I love you, babe.
No,
We be throwing there. I love you. This is you.
because you guys do it to irritate me though.
No, because
we
we love
don't.
you. We actually love you.
I'll stop saying it to her now, though.
Fuck.
I'm not doing that.
Why?
It's fine.
Oh, you get used to it now.
The thing about Tosin is quite interesting because she's not the most touchy-feely, but whenever you see her, she'll hug you.
Yeah. It's
Like,
when
so
it's
she
like,
doesn't have an issue really.
it's when it's like, I know you're. I'm just like,
Yeah.
all right, stop.
Yeah.
But then I do have certain friends that are very tactile. So I've got like, I've clocked it. I've got two friends that will actually just like hold my hand, like be talking and be like,
Yeah.
and I'm fine with it because I know that's what they do. So if you do it as well, actually,
Yeah, I was just gonna say she
I've got three friends. So if you were to do it, I'll just be like,
why are you touching me?
Yeah. It's really bad. I'll be touching people for no reason. Like, hey, like, hon, or
You hold on. I touch people quickly and pass. You will hold on, like.
Literally.
She gonna hold your hand.
Like,
let me hold
right
your hand when I tell you this.
My hands are not.
you do it.
It's mad. It's really mad. I don't know why I do it.
Are you like that with your husband?
I'm like that with everybody. And if we're sleeping on a bed together as well, holiday, whatever, my feet need to be connected to your feet. And my hand. Yeah, it's so strange. Strangest thing.
You've been on holiday too, but you didn't do that.
I did. You probably haven't clocked it. You're probably sleeping. Yeah.
Oh.
She did it. You remember when we went to Africa, she was in between rooms?
Oh,
She
yeah.
did it with me, yeah.
And you know how she comes out so quickly, so she doesn't even feel it.
That was
I'm like, this is me. She'll be sleeping and I just creep in the bed. This is me. She doesn't even clock it.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm very aware of my surroundings when I'm sleeping.
You were literally like this as you. And you carried on.
Yeah.
So
Nothing's going to disturb my sleep.
I'm not even going to tell you about it. Yeah. But I'm going to touchy passy.
Yeah.
Hey, you have to go into detail.
Why do you feel like you can't ask for help?
Because no one gives a shit.
Your friends and your family don't give a shit? Excuse my friend.
When I say I can't ask for help, that's outside of my immediate family. I have no problem with, oh, mum, can you help me do this, please? Oh, dad, can you do this? Or my brothers, oh, can you do this?
Because you feel like those are the people.
Yeah, they're never going to say no.
Yeah. But even if somebody says no, they're not going to say no forever.
But do you know what? Is it also because you actually have how many people? 5 people
that strong support
system. That essentially cover it. That you just feel like I've got a reliable bunch. Do I necessarily need to even put myself out there?
Yeah.
To someone that I'm not too sure.
I can ask you to do something for someone else, but you would only do it for them because of me. That I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Like what I asked you to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're like, I'll pay you. In my head, I'm like, sure about.
Yeah, I'll pay you.
Oh, so
we'll
weird.
discuss on camera.
Yeah.
But if it was for me, I wouldn't ask you.
But if it was for somebody else,
I can easily ask that. That's
but why? Because
I feel like she can easily say no. That one she can say no. But if it was for me, I feel like you'd be more obliged to say yes, and I don't like that.
But that's the whole point of like
I should
friends.
Yeah.
I get that, and me, I can easily,
and you do that all the time.
I go above and beyond for people. I don't have a problem with that, but I just feel like not everyone's wired the same. So whereas
have you been around people that haven't done the same, or you?
No, I feel like most of the people in my life would be willing to do stuff.
Yeah,
it's not like someone's done something and be like, oh no, but I just.
You don't like to. Because there have been times where I've literally said to you, I'm like, I just want to complain about everything. You're like, complaining not good. I'm like, no, I'm expressing myself, and you must all hear it. And to me, I'm like, I feel great. Like, that's it. Or there are times where you've literally said, I really don't want to ask. And they're just like, but why?
Yeah, because I had a friend get onto me because I don't ask about how her marriage is going. And I'm just like, boundaries. Like, if you bring it up, I'll be like,
speak on it. Yeah.
I might be like, how is your husband? But I'm not going to be like, how is the marriage? And to be honest, I've asked once since we had that chat. And I haven't asked again because I'm just not comfortable doing that.
And that should be okay. Once you explain it, like, it's actually, that's very personal. It's not something that I'm just about.
She wants you to be asking.
She does. Yeah. That's why she said it. But still, I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, she has to bring it up then.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But she's not open book though.
Yeah. Oh, anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So for her, it feels like a form of care for you to ask. Yeah. Not that she necessarily needs advice. Or
Because she's been married for so long, I think people just think, oh, they're fine. Yeah. They're fine, but they're still a married couple that go through stuff. But I just feel like, just tell me, and then obviously, but I'm not going to ask for that. That's weird. To me.
Yeah. I think you need to ask more.
No, man. I feel like, that's not even me feeling, that's not even like, I feel like that's just crossing a boundary. That's marriage. Like, I don't think I can ever get over that.
Yeah. I don't even think the marriage thing, in general, with everything, ask and you shall receive.
But with you, for instance, when you're married, would you feel some type of way if me and Asha were like, oh, how's the marriage?
You can ask, but I wouldn't tell you.
Oh, really?
No.
You're kind of like that.
We could have had a physical fight in the morning. I'll just be like,
when have you ever told us anything about?
Do things really happen like that to an extent? I feel like she would be like,
I don't think she would say. Unless it's like, it basically has to be the end.
Dramatic, like no.
It has to be the end.
Yeah.
Because if they're just going through a spell, she's not going to say because she knows she's going to go back to him or things are going to get better. She's not going to say anything. When it's the end, that's when I think she'll say whatever she wants to say.
Yeah. Well, I feel like there are things that you do share and things that you don't. Like you
naturally.
You just pick and choose.
Yeah.
Very true. So, I need help and I love you. What's the thing with I love you?
I wasn't brought up in that kind of environment.
Right.
That's very foreign in my house. My mum's the only one that says it. She has to. She's your mum. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. And
so did you say it back? You're like, yeah, me too.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't really. I don't know. I'll probably say it back. Yeah. It's not something we say often. I don't think I've ever told my dad that. Maybe it's banter just to wind him up, but we're not like that. I don't need my dad to tell me he loves me. I don't need my brothers to tell me that they love me. I actually don't need it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Their actions show that they love me. My brothers and my dad were actually dead off people for me. Facts. So that's enough. Yeah. I don't. They'll move heaven and earth for me. Yeah. Even if me and my brothers are beefing, I can still go to their
Yeah,
gonna do it.
absolutely.
So I don't need that I love you like
Constant.
okay.
Yeah. Do you feel like you'd be like that with your husband or your kids?
Can you adjust accordingly if needed?
100%. 100%, especially for my kids.
Yeah, for your kids.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have. Yeah, like my godkids, I don't. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, it's fine because they're little.
Yeah, they're little
So
kids.
you're like, oh my, you can say I love you.
And depends on my guy's love language, I guess. But I would be mindful about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if he's a words of affirmations kind of guy, hey.
Ooh. I'll be having
God.
to get out the thesaurus to be using all the adjectives.
No, chat. Right.
Chat
Hey,
GPT.
chat, write this for me. Hey, chat, express my feelings.
Yeah.
Here are the bullet points of
Yeah.
write it for me.
Yeah, I love these are cool. Like, that's,
But then, do you just say it willy-nilly?
I like saying it. But
I don't think I say it willy-nilly. I just say it like if I feel like if the moment requires it. I try to say it at the end of phone conversations, especially like as my parents get older, because I just feel like it's necessary to express it. It's all well and good. We all know we love each other, but you know sometimes you just need to say it. My little brother says it every conversation. Every conversation.
He says
Say
I love you. Yeah.
To end the call,
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's so cute.
That's so nice.
Yeah, especially because he's like younger. Like
Usually
they're not
don't.
really, but he says it all the time.
Just to you? Or?
I think he says it to everyone.
Yeah. That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, proper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you just need to put it out there. Even if I don't say I love you, like the other day I told my sister I was proud of her. Just just cause you feel it in the moment you say it.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. Well done. Yeah. I'd be dropping the love you, man, on the phone. Love you. Love you. I love you. I love you. But there are people that I know that don't like it. So I'm kind of like, oh, it's okay. We'll do it differently. Whereas there are other people that I know that they don't care, they don't mind. You can say it, they're like, bye. You know, or okay, me too. And it's fine. Like, I don't think, never mind. I was going to say, I don't think you guys have noticed it, but when me and I on the phone, it's literally, you're right.
I was just going to ask.
Yeah, but...
He's more of a, like, banter.
Yeah, he's not...
He doesn't
very,
require...
He does not require that, say I love you. Even if you say I love you to him, this is him. I love you too. But it's...
You know
But I feel like that's a Nigerian thing. It is.
Yeah, he feels like he's being forced and he's like, but why are you forcing me?
But because you know I love you, right?
Yeah. So I've learned to kind of leave him. But before I'd be like, love you.
Yeah,
I love
you say it back to
and
me.
I'll text it. I said I love you. Could you pick up again?
That's maturity.
Yeah, but I've learned that actually he doesn't need to say it and I don't need to kind of overpower him, like say it back. He knows that he does and I know that he does, and that's... I don't know if that's like getting old and being weird or... No,
I think it's just like maturity, like just
so.
growing, and at the end of the day, you know, it's give and take with love languages. So even if you get with someone that is a word of affirmations guy, he needs to meet you in the middle to know that that's not necessarily the way she shows love the most. So he can't be expecting like you should try, but he should also try and understand too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know. It might not be I love yous or blah blah, but they'll do things for you that will make you feel like, oh, you too. All my clothes that I wore today, he ironed them last night.
Exactly.
My hair when I went, he was doing the line and
practical love.
Ariel, I was supposed to drop Ariel to babysitter. He did it, and he was just like, "You just go. I've got her." And
practical love, I love that.
And I'm just like, so to him, it's like all of those things are me showing you. Whereas for me, I'm like, but say it then, you know, or what if? But it's literally like learning other people and what they like and adjusting to that.
And ultimately, that's where success lies when it comes to like giving and receiving love. Like learning to give it in the way the person wants to receive it, but also as the receiver, learning to receive it in the way the person likes to give it to you. If you can do 50-50 on that, you're good. Instead of just kind of sticking to expecting. It's just not realistic. Of course they should try, but you two try to understand. You know?
What's your love language in a friendship? No, how do you give love in a friendship? How would you like to receive? How do you like to receive love?
Don't even know this. You take this one.
Start thinking.
Across the board in friendships, relationships, I'm more of an acts of service person. Like, I like to do things that will help you. I like to, like, if you tell me you've got an issue or whatever, I'm immediately thinking how to help
strategy.
you out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that speaks to me as well. Like, I like people that do that for me too.
But if you don't ever say, I have an issue, can you help? But how?
That's why it's more special, because you just, you know.
How is that? Because I don't think, I have never done anything acts of service for you, I don't think.
You do acts of service stuff all the time.
I don't think so.
So what do you think you do?
Banter and...
I don't think we do anything.
we do, we just don't see it. I think it's because it's not written.
I think we support each other.
Yeah.
I don't think it's acts of service.
No, but we do it in the ways that we know this person is like this, so we'll do it like this. Does that make sense? We know that Tommy likes life a certain way, so we'll make sure that she's comfortable in that type of way. If we're going to pick a restaurant or somewhere to go, we're not going to pick somewhere where Tommy doesn't like.
Yeah.
We'll do it in a way where we know that she'll love this and we know that she'll like that.
Yeah.
My act of service today was I came to that bloody place that I went to. But my act of service was my friends.
You enjoyed it. You enjoyed yourself.
It was alright.
Don't try.
You need to stop lying.
You need to stop lying.
My friends like to do that stuff, and I want to spend time with my friends, so I'm going to do that. So I don't know whether that's an act of service or whether it's... I don't know what it is.
But even like you driving down or like being willing to pick me up and stuff like that, that's acts of service to me.
That's true. You willing to do my hair randomly and I've cropped up a wig and you're just like, Ash, really? You didn't even style it? And I'm... That to me is like, come here, sit down.
Yeah. Like those kind of things really, like, that's like, oh yeah, got my back. Thank you.
Yeah. And even you saying today when we're having lunch, you want to strategize how to make the next move, etc., etc.
Yeah.
That is already something massive that you're literally like, okay, guys, I need a solution.
Yeah. See, I asked for help.
But that, I think, is easy because of the nature of how we became friends. Yeah. Anything to do with work and work stuff, career stuff, I think that's so easy.
Yeah.
I personally don't think I need to overthink that.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Yeah. And as we get older as well, we're going to kind of grow in these different kind of versions of ourselves. So it might be...
So there'll be different things that speak to us more.
Yeah.
As time goes on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you guys are always offering to babysit or like, oh, you go on date.
Yeah, but you've never taken.
And I now live so close to you.
I love my house and I love living.
She's always there.
Honestly, I just like, I don't want to pack anything and take anything anywhere. I don't want to.
It's so crazy how much of a chore going out is. Like when we were out, I was like, "This is great," but in the morning, I was like, "My God!"
No, imagine having a toddler with you on top of that.
Yeah, but you need to bring her out with you when you come out.
True.
Yeah. What's yours?
My love language with my friends:
to give and to receive.
To give and to receive. I'd say understanding me in a way like if I need my space, leave me alone, and if I need you and I want you, give me all of you, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you like quality time?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Okay, and how do you give
quality time? Example, quality time. Okay, so doing things that you guys want to do. That's me kind of like showing up and giving you that time.
So quality time both ways.
Yeah.
I think you're quite good at that actually.
I think as I get older, I'm really tired. But
you will still do it.
I'll still do it.
Yeah, that's true. You will actually still do it.
I'd fully be like, if you're literally on the phone, like, oh my God, I'll drop whatever it is I'm doing, I'll come. I'll be there.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to kind of give me that, look, I need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Express it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So, Sim?
I think I give would be acts of service, maybe, I think.
You're definitely acts of service.
Yeah, through and through.
I think, to give, receiving, I think quality time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
you like spending
on my time. On my time. Yeah.
Don't be coming around here.
Yeah. I do like spending time with my friends, even though it will actually physically drain me.
Yeah.
But
you enjoy it.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy the most? Like, what is your ideal?
What I think she enjoys? If we were literally like this, but we don't even have to speak. Like, let's chill, let's talk, let's eat, but then also everybody relax and
don't talk to me.
Yeah.
But as long as you're there, it's cool. Yeah.
Is that what you like in a relationship as well?
Yeah. We could be chilling. We don't need to speak the whole day.
Yeah.
But as long as we're in the same space, it's fine.
That hits different with a partner though.
To some
No,
extent.
as long as there's physical touch every hour.
Once in a while,
Yeah.
I think it's nice, like, just being in a space
Same,
together. Yeah, like, I don't know what
it
is, but yeah.
I never used to like that.
Really?
Yeah. I would be like, but we're here already. Why do I need to talk? And I'll be like, okay, there's 15 questions that we need to talk about.
No, you'd be
What
so
do you
annoying.
think?
You'd
Honestly,
be
I'm
so
like,
annoying.
So what would you do if something were to happen to me? And he's like, what? Oh, what if I was a mermaid or a fish? It's like, really? Like, seriously? And then I'd be like, please listen to me, like, as I talk. And this is him. He literally counts. Like, I'd be like, I literally say, I'm not going to talk for at least 10 minutes. And then he does this with his hand.
And you're talking.
And then I start talking. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to. Can't help it. I just want to yap. But that's what I'm like.
Sure, yapper.
Yeah, I'm a yapper. I just want to tell you about my day and my life and everything.
Yappa.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
Yeah.
Makes you reflect.
Yeah. What was the question? What type of...
What's hard for you to say? That's a really good one, because actually when you think about the reasons why, sometimes you don't really know the reasons why, so it's kind of cool to think, oh, why is that? Interesting. Let us know what is hard for you to say.
Yeah, and why is it hard?
Why?
Yeah.
Let us know.
And what
but
you
now
doing?
that I apparently don't ask for help, I'm gonna be asking you guys for all types of shit now.
You're not going to. She says this, she's not going to. She's actually not going to.
You'll try.
But I'm shocked at that. I'm like, I don't ask for things.
Because you like to do things yourself anyways. You're like, I'm practical, I'll do it myself, so why should I?
Yeah, because when you were upset and you were ranting on Instagram, I didn't know if you were being serious or you're joking. So I was just like,
Yeah, I was half joking. At that point, I was over the upset, hence why I could share it.
What was that about? When?
Just life. I was tired.
Recently?
Yeah, she missed it.
No,
What
a
you told
few
me?
weeks ago. But then when I messaged you, like, are you actually
Yeah, I didn't want
serious?
to talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
it was
just aired me. I was just like, okay, I asked, but
that's part of just thinking,
Let's
yeah.
get into it.
Scary.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Weird. We're all weird.
Yeah, we're all weird in our weird ways, so
Yeah.
it's normal.
Let us know.
Let us know. Love you guys.
Bye.
Oh, here we go. The love you.
You need to be stopped. Like, you need to be stopped. How you gonna do
I
that?
love you guys. Yeah, it's
ain't
just...
it that? Ain't it?
Wait.
No, it's that one. That's what the Gen
Z do. Oh my god, that's not a love heart.
I can't be stressing my
Yeah,
fingers like
it's a
that.
donut.
I'm not a donut, child.
everything. In the camera. No.
Oh, she said, not the gang signs.
Ready?
Bye. Bye. Bye.
You have to go all the way through.